Hey Libra, welcome to your August 2024 weekly reading. Now this will be for the last week of August. It'll be from August 26th till September 1st. If you're watching this and you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can purchase a read. But we're gonna go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well, Libra. Let's actually take a look here. Whoa, let's see. Should probably turn down the brightness in here. All right, let's take a look here. Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead and pull your oracle cards here, Libra. You pulled this solar eclipse revolution. We are stepping into eclipse season pretty soon. You also pulled this don't let your past hold you back. It's the south node. It's interesting, we will have a south node eclipse. So that's coming up. So you may already, usually energies start to connect before the eclipse, and then obviously after the eclipse happens when it comes to change. So I think you're gearing up for change here. I think we all are gearing up for change. But I think this change is actually going to be a better change than you may realize here, Libra. There could be some things here that you could be wondering or questioning, but I do see you really coming to find those answers here. Solar eclipse, this card is like, these are big changes that are going on, right? So whatever the changes are, I think they are going to be a big change here for you. I don't think it's anything to be afraid of. And in fact, I think it's going to improve your life. Eclipses really help us get back on the right track. So I'm seeing here that this is your path is being redirected here. And at the same time, this don't let your past hold you back, the south node energy here. The south node deals with the past, it deals with karma. It deals with where we've been, our patterns, where we're stuck. And so I feel here that this eclipse is really resetting things, or just this change that you're going through is resetting things to where you're able to surrender the past and let go of the past. There may be past things that come up that you may have to revisit, but I don't really see that. This is a perfect chance and an opportunity for you to put whatever it is to rest, right? Whatever needs to be let go of, right? Whatever needs to be released here. You do have this shine love on fear, love will light up the darkness here. Yeah, it's almost like, I almost kind of sense that maybe there is fear going on, but I think things will be okay. Sometimes we can get so caught up in life and get so caught up in fear that we just really start to lose sight, right? And we start to kind of just really disconnect from things. But I'm seeing here that, I think things will be fine. The best thing that you can do at this time is just have love, show up with love, and not let fear kind of overtake you here. You do have the Queen of Cups here for your overall energy for this week. Yeah, I think this is all about a week here, about your own emotional security, comfort, and happiness, right? And the Queen of Cups also deals with the depth of the subconscious, the depths of the unconscious. So it can bring things up, let's just say, for instance, on the shadow side of this card, or if it's reversed or if it's in a challenge, it can bring up things that emotionally that we're trying to understand that are causing us to feel uprooted. So I feel like this is a week here to where you're really wanting to root yourself emotionally here to feel more secure, more comfortable, more nourished. And I think you also are really stepping into this week with a generous energy here. And you may be noticing people here this week as well, Libra, being generous to you, with the Six of Pentacles being in your current energy. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. And this could be you being generous. And it's what? And I'm also seeing people being more generous towards you as well. It's this current of energy that I see you in. So I like your current energy at this time. It's interesting though, you do have the King of Pentacles here, you have the Page of Swords, and then you have the Five of Swords here in your challenge. There could be some things going on business-wise or work-wise, career-wise at this time that you're really wanting to change. I think this has been something that you've been contemplating, something you've been thinking about. Because if you take a look here at the Five of Swords, there's three people, which is really just like, it's the progression in the tarot from the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Swords. In the back, the person in the very back, it's the Three of Swords. And then the person in the middle is the Four of Swords. The Three of Swords is like when we have dealt with something unfair, right? And it was hurtful or it was disappointing. And then the second person represents us accepting the situation, understanding what needs to be healed in order for us to move forward. And then the Five of Swords is when you're like, okay, I'm ready to start moving forward here. But there is some type of blockage here, though. There is some type of blockage that I'm seeing you experiencing at this time. It's not like this blockage is totally making your life like miserable, but it's like this blockage here that you're just really trying to, whether if it's a blockage or a pattern or a cycle, it's like something that you're really wanting to change. And your advice here is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is, you know, the definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So you could be, again, like in this cycle to where it's like this constant theme has been playing out and you're really wanting to like break that cycle. And that's what the South Node card is. Don't let your past hold you back. It's like a cycle, some type of cycle here that you're wanting to overcome. And the Ten of Swords calls forth for us to, you know, we can't go back to the past, right? We can't. And whatever isn't working, it's our time to explore something new, right? Or to change something up here, so we don't keep getting the same result here. You have the Eight of Swords here in the future. I kind of do, by the way, you have the Four of Wands here in your outcome. So you are moving in a better direction here. I think you're getting unstuck here as well. I think you're also finding something here as well for yourself that you're going to be enjoying or celebrating, or something coming together in a very successful way, or things starting to turn out to be more successful. The Eight of Swords, you may be kind of stuck and confused, like what you believe or what action you should take. The Eight of Swords is the card of self-analysis paralysis here. And where your power lies this week, with the Page of Swords being here in the position of where your power lies this week, because the Eight of Swords can be self-analysis paralysis. Page of Swords is someone who has an idea, but just has to set forth that idea in emotion, or has to take action on what it is that they're thinking about. Because the Eight of Swords can be to where we're thinking and we have a lot of ideas, but we're so caught up in wondering and over-analyzing them and wanting to know, like, well, is it going to work? Is it going to be effective? You know, if I step outside my comfort zone and try something new, you know, am I going to look like a fool? Or, you know, am I going to keep getting the same thing I've always gotten? And the Page of Swords says you'll never know unless you experiment. You'll never know unless you experiment. Because I already see, it's like you have the answer here, but it's just about like wielding, it's like setting that answer into motion, like setting forth your intention here into motion. And the Page of Swords represents how we wield our intentions. It's like he's wielding a sword, which represents like how we use our thoughts, how we use our intentions, how we communicate, right? How we use our mind, how we, you know, it's about the mind, our mindset. So I think it's like there's a change in mindset here when it comes to the situation in which you're finding yourself in. But I think it's a good positive one, because I think you're realizing everything is mindset here. You have the King of Pentacles here in the position of where your hopes and fears lie. Yeah, it's like your fears can be around like money, resources, finances, stability, work, career. There could be some underlying tension there. I'm also seeing like you're hoping here to actually become the master of your material reality, right? To generate the resources that you want, to generate the type of career that you want, to generate the abundance here that you want. And I think you're making inches closest here to doing that. It's like first though, it's like you're having to break free from this cycle. You do have the Knight of Cups here in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of. You know, Knight of Cups is someone who wears their heart on their sleeves. It's like they allow themselves to be vulnerable, to enter into new experiences, and they give themselves the permission to explore what their desires are. And, you know, you may be, so I see here that the universe is wanting you to be aware. It's like, whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you're desiring here, you know, don't hold yourself back. Allow yourself to move into what it is that you are desiring for yourself. Let's go ahead and clarify this, Libra. Clarify the Page of Swords here. Clarify the Page of Swords in the position of where your power lies. Knight of Pentacles. Yep. Knight of Pentacles is about practical, methodical application and approach to things, right? And so the Page of Swords is saying you have the ideas. Now it's just about, and you have the knowledge too. You have the ideas and you have the knowledge, and now it's just about practically applying that knowledge. Also, too, where your power lies here is like your ability to, when it comes to the details, you know, I think you're really good with looking at the details of things. And so it's like what you're looking for is in the details. And I think that can be something to where where your power lies, where your strength lies, is to be able to understand those details. Clarify the Queen of Cups here for the overall energy. You have the Strength card here. Yeah. And the Queen of Cups Strength card is inner strength, right? But first we have to be rooted emotionally, right? In order for us to have that inner strength. But if we're going through things like a 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, it's very hard to feel that emotional rootedness. We feel uprooted, and we can feel, you know, like we don't have the strength. So that's why I'm seeing here the overall energy is like you becoming more emotionally rooted and secure, which is helping you find that inner strength here emotionally. Clarify the King of Pentacles in the position of where your hopes lie. You have the Fool card here. You know, some of you may be wanting to really make the value of something in your life more greater. That's what you're hoping for. You're hoping for like the possibility of something here that you're wanting to do and create it being a success. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles in your current energy. You have the 9 of Wands here. Yeah, it's been tough, huh, Libra? It's like you've been getting through, but, you know, it's been tough, right? The 9 of Wands is the test of the will, right? It's the test of the will to keep going. Clarify the 5 of Swords here in the challenge. You pulled the 5 of Swords again, so that's just double confirmation. And 5 of Swords really it's a card of victory at all costs. It's a card of wanting to win at all costs, right? To where we're tired of being held back. We're going to reclaim our power. We're going to start to take actions that are necessary for ourselves to start connecting and creating the things that we value. And I'm seeing you get to that point. You probably already have gotten to that point. Clarify the 8 of Swords in the future position. You have the 7 of Swords here. Yeah, you know, 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy here. You may be wondering, well, some of you may be afraid, like, well, if I do something, will it be a mistake? Eight of Swords, 7 of Swords is like overthinking things. 7 of Swords can be strategies and tactics, coming up with a game plan, but then when we get to like, when it comes time to like execute on that, that's where the 8 of Swords comes in. We're like, oh, wait, hold on, let me rethink things, or I'm overthinking it. And I think you can easily free yourself from this energy with that Page of Swords being in your position of where your power lies, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, we'll just see what works. Like, you never know unless you try, like, unless you start putting things into practice here. Clarify the Knight of Cups here in the position of something that you're unaware of. You pulled the 6 of Wands. So, 6 of Wands is the realization, if you're unaware, that you're more capable than you think you are. Also, it is a card of success. But it's also what you may be unaware is that the 6 of Wands represents the growth of the individual. It doesn't even necessarily mean that the material success is there or anything like that. It's more so how the person feels about themselves, like they feel successful. And I think as soon as you set forth things into motion and change into motion, and you start moving in the direction of your heart's desires, and you allow yourself to be vulnerable and start, putting things into practice here and acting on your own unique ideas, that's going to put you in an energy of feeling that success, like feeling like, okay, like I'm actually doing things here. And then that energy is going to only attract more success to you. Clarify the 10 of Swords here for the advice. You have the 10 of Wands here. Yeah, I think the lesson is like, I think right now you're being tested to grow and evolve. And so the old ways of doing things haven't worked. And so now you're having to learn here, you're having to like learn here. Like it reminds me of like the Gemini Sag energy, in astrology. It's like Gemini is like what you know, but then Sag can come into the play to look at the more bigger picture of things and learn newer things, tap into the higher mind, which is why Sagittarius rules like education, right, and higher education and stuff like that. So your advice at this time is like to learn from your experience, but also at the same, like learn from your experience, but open yourself up to like bigger things here to learn and grow from. Clarify the Four of Wands here. And the outcome, you have the Sun card. Well, look at that. I love your outcome. The Sun card is a card of liberation, success, also feeling like you're in your truth and in alignment here, and you being able to celebrate and enjoy what you have defined here for yourself that you've been wanting to create. So, and I'm also seeing something here just turning out a lot better than you expect. It's like that may be something that you may be overthinking or thinking about a lot. Maybe wanting things to be perfect or wanting things to be, you know, or turn out in a way in which, you know, will be successful. And I think it will. I think the only thing here is like not to hold yourself back, Libra. You did pull this jealousy gossip card. It says, Cat, there may be some people jealous of you or gossiping. I would just ignore it. That could be that Five of Swords energy in the challenge. Like maybe you hear something or find out something. I would just leave it alone. I wouldn't even get caught up and involved with it here, Libra. You pulled this stability, security card. It says anchor. And that's what I was getting with that, you know, that Queen of Cups and the Strength card being here for the overall energy. It's like you're trying to find that sense of inner security and stability and comfort with inside yourself here and, you know, the external world. So that way the external world doesn't have any, you know, influence over you. It's like you're in control of yourself, governing yourself. And that's giving you power and control of your external world, not the other way around. You pulled this action, freedom, horse card. And that's that Knight of Wands, Six of Wands here. Or Knight of Cups, Six of Wands. It's like giving you, like you're free to do whatever it is that you want. Some of you may be wondering, well, what is this person going to think about me? Or am I going to get upset? Or is this person going to be upset with me? Or whatever the case might be. But honestly, this is your life, Libra, so you just do what it is that makes you happy, because in the long run, it will make you happy. Four of Wands and the Sun card. So that's what I got for you, Libra, in your reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can purchase a read. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Otherwise than that, Libra, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.